Greetings, everyone. Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell. Welcome to this update for July 14th, 2021. This will be another quickie update. Chris finished up Chapter 2 art the other day. She's feeling a little bit under the weather right now, so she's not showing up to this one. She is going to be starting Chapter 3 artwork, if not tomorrow, the day following, ahead of next week. And then I've just been working on getting chapters published. I've done some revamping on the Patreon page. Thanks to new subscribers like Liam, back again for another round today. Thank you very much, sir. Also, he's going to be joining us for the playtesting, which is going to be cool. Um, so I've been working on that, and starting this weekend, probably, if not tomorrow, maybe, I'm going to start working actually starting to put art into the source book and then doing the first polish pass on that and getting that kind of ready because I need to have that out by like in the next week or so for the playtest people. Um, and then more chapter work, which chapters 1, 2, and 3 are completely edited now, so they're ready to go. But I could do chapter 4 next. And then, so yeah, Chris is going to do chapter 3 artwork, and then she's going to move from there and do another piece or two for the tabletop. Um, Probably, because I'm not too stressed about getting chapter 4 out just yet. Because the idea is get the first 3 chapters out as a preview for the tabletop playtesting. Then we get started on the tabletop playtesting. I'll probably publish 1 or 2 chapters during the month of August because I'm doing 3 this month. So that's quite a bit. But once I get into August, I'm going to be busy with getting playtesting and then working on the campaign module. So I won't have that much time to work on the chapter works in August, but getting all that ready and everything else. And the big thing is that we probably next week need to sit down and do this, which is we need to finalize our name selection, which we've already started work on. We got a document where we're putting all of our names for the game, what we think we might want to use. Once we find that out, we're going to lock down the websites, all the social media, get the LLC formed, um, and then we will go to the community to start looking at what do you guys think about logos? We'll start working on logos together with the community. So if you want to be involved in all that kind of stuff, make sure that you get subscribed to the Patreon because we're going to be doing all of that is going to go to our patrons first since they're supporting us with their hard-earned dollars. We want to make sure that they get a chance to help have input into the creation of the logos and everything else as we continue to flesh this out. So make sure that you subscribe if you want to support that. And of course, don't forget to sign up to the newsletter. All the links to that are below. And now I will let you talk about what you're working on.
Yeah, so bunch of stuff done in a week. Actually took a couple afternoons off of work just because we're trying to get some stuff banged out here. So let's see. I thought I had the exteriors done. I'm having some weird issues with the one that I was having issues before that would like disappear. And then I was like, oh, I fixed it. Well, now I have some weird lighting issues with it. I may end up having to rebuild that one just because I've tried finding some workarounds and fixes, and I mean, it looks fine, but it's being very shadowed no matter which way I turn it, and it's because it's a static mesh, because that's what I did to convert it, and then I have non-static meshes on top of it because we have the roof and everything. It's just I think it's having some issues there. I don't know. I'll play around with that some more. But anyways, exteriors for the most part are done, as long as I can fix that. And then I jumped back into height map creation, which was fun to get back into that. I just loaded up good old World Machine. They have upgraded World Machine. I didn't upgrade because I'm already familiar with this version and honestly have no idea where the key is for this version that we have, so didn't upgrade it. But it's the same. We're not going for we're not
Something
going for
simple. It's one zone.
yeah. We want it to look good, play great, and have a kick-ass story. That's our goal. So in our camera view. So we're not after the biggest and greatest. So built a height map based on the Marin's Rest village map, which was cool. Got that imported. Got my texture maps, which was a huge learning curve because Unreal reads things differently than I was used to Unity reading it. So that was fun. Got that figured out. Got my texture maps imported. Um, and have started playing with the scene, playing with the camera angle, and getting it kind of set up to actually have a demo. So getting closer. Um, yeah.
And I got you all of the names for the establishments so you can at least get
Yep.
the tooltips done for
Yep.
like
And
the.
I haven't done that, but need to. Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean that's just. And that reminds me, at some point, not this week, probably next week, we'll need to have a sit down and figure out exactly what we want to put in the demo so that I can start thinking about writing some quest lines for that because it is probably getting pretty close to that time to start thinking
Oh
about the
yeah.
quest
Yeah.
lines.
Oh, we're cruising right along now.
So, well, it's assuming you continue to have lots of free time.
I don't have free time, but I'm making it work.
Right.
Got to get it done.
Yeah. So
We're already 2 weeks past when I wanted to have it done, so I'm kind of stressed about that. But oh well.
motivation is a good thing. All right, well, that's going to be a wrap on this week's stand up. So, as we wrap up this meeting, some things to pay attention to. If you're watching this tonight because you're a subscriber to Patreon, we obviously push these out on Wednesday nights into the private section of Discord for subscribers. Don't forget that tomorrow, Thursday, the 15th, is Chapter 2 going out on Patreon. I've decided instead of just doing the first chapter as a preview, we're doing the first 3 chapters as a preview, so those are going to be freely available to everyone. I also did an audio version; those are both going out tomorrow. If you're watching this on Friday, don't forget to check out yesterday's post because these videos go out to the public on Friday. So it'll be yesterday's video and yesterday's post on Patreon, and then coming up this Sunday, we've got an update, which I think is the work you've been doing on the environment. I think for
Mhm.
this upcoming week's update. So that's going to be on Sunday. So stay tuned for all that. And of course, don't forget join the newsletter. I'm going to be pushing out a newsletter probably on Sunday with some updates and stuff to people. And we're moving right along. And don't forget, if you want to join the playtesting, go ahead and get your application in. It's a pretty small group right now, but that's fine. We're going to be taking, like we said, we're going to go from anywhere from 3 people up to 8. We have the 3 people that we need right now. So we're going to go ahead and kick that off on August 4th, playing through Roll20 and moving forward. And then if we get more people, that's great. But it doesn't have to be a ton of people because it is a playtest. We're just looking for some feedback on things, make sure that it plays fun, that all the mechanics work the way we want them to, etc. So stay tuned for all that. Sign up if you want, and we will see everybody in next week's updates.